I had actually even said this to Dr. Warren. I said it was pretty sad that I was living the last few months thinking, oh my gosh, I must have bone cancer because I feel so horrible.
Yes.
And then coming here and having adjustments and all that, I can move again, and I've actually even lost a few pounds, and just being able to move again.
It's Dr. Jeff Kalkstein with Kalkstein Chiropractic, your Baltimore area chiropractor, and I'm with Karen this afternoon. Karen, you first started with us, May 19th, so about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Who referred you in?
My brother.
Your brother. What was your brother being worked on?
He had multiple issues, but had basically saw the way that I was moving and all. And
why did your brother come here?
He came, I think originally because of a car accident.
He did, yes, he did, yes. And he said to do what when he saw you?
He said that I needed to give you a call.
Why did he say that?
Just because of the way that I was not being able to move. I wasn't able to move, really.
And you had a car accident also, right?
I did.
Yeah. So the car accident was in the beginning of the year, and this is one of the challenges. You went to the emergency room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they gave you probably an anti-inflammatory, a muscle relaxant, and a painkiller. One of those or all of those?
All of those.
And they said to do what if?
They just sent me away, said I would be fine and heal on your own.
They said you'd be a little sore, right?
But that would it would take some time for that to go away, but right. I would be fine.
You'd be fine eventually. And then some family things happened, and you had to go out of town and take care of your mother. So you really hadn't had any care.
No.
And did the symptoms go away like they thought they might at the hospital?
They did not.
They did not.
They got worse.
They got worse.
Progressively worse.
And what area of your body was bothering you?
Every area. It actually affected all of it, but mainly it started in my chest and my hips. But just
your back, your neck.
All of it.
You were a train wreck when you came in here the other day.
Yeah, barely could. I barely could move.
Yeah. Did you feel your age?
Yes, everybody kept telling me it was age. It was all age related.
Yeah.
Just get over it, and it was age related. This is what you're going to have to deal with.
So, and you know, the issue of this is, I think when you're involved in a car accident, you want to be proactive. And what I mean by that is you want to reduce the inflammation. That's important because if you don't do that, then you can't start to move again.
Right.
You reduce the inflammation. You get evaluated. You were evaluated pretty thoroughly at the hospital, though, right?
I was.
Yes. But then you have to become, if there's no broken bones,
right,
and the ligaments aren't torn, you want to slowly begin to introduce motion to your body again. Because if you don't do that, what happens is this, and this is the challenge for people who don't get care or don't get the right care or not enough care. Soft tissues want to glide on one another, right? And when they're injured, they get confused, they get damaged, and they start to heal with scar tissue. Instead of the tissues lining up like this, they get disarranged, and they become very stiff. They become tight and stuck, right?
Stuck is definitely
so
word.
they become you lose your fluidity of movement. The body's not sure what happens and that occurs, and its nerve endings start to grow to this area to figure it out. So now this area is very stiff and tight. It's very easily re-injured again, and when it's injured again, it becomes very painful because of all these nerve endings that have grown to that area to figure out what's going on. Right? So basically, what you have to do is break down that scar tissue. And when you first came in, we examined you. And I think Dr. Warren was working with you mostly, right?
Yes.
You and I met because I had taken care of your brother.
Right.
And then Warren took care of your care. And so it's only been now, a little over 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
But it has been the best thing ever.
Best thing for what?
Best thing for me. I mean, literally saved my life as far as I could barely move. But when I came in here, I was desperate, actually. I thought, I had actually even said this to Dr. Warren. I said it was pretty sad that I was living the last few months thinking, oh my gosh, I must have bone cancer because I feel so horrible.
Yes.
And then coming here and having adjustments and all that, I can move again, and I've actually even lost a few pounds, and just being able to move again.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're breaking that vicious cycle that she was in, because when you stop moving, what do? You start to get like this all over, right?
Everything.
And you're not burning the number of calories you used to burning, and you're probably still consuming the same number of calories. So it's not a good spiral to be into, right? Yeah.
It was awful.
And so we've got her in a better position. She's not finished yet, right? She has things that she's doing on her own. You're going back to take care of your mother. She needs to continue active care. She needs to continue active motion, right?
Yeah, and with the exercises that you guys have given me, I feel like that in itself is at least going to help me get through the next 2 months until I can get back again.
And I don't think we're really going to know where she is. I know we'll be in a better place if she keeps moving in 6 months. But if you stop moving, you know, you can always slide back into where you are. So it's really positive to keep moving forward. Okay.
It was fantastic, and I so much appreciate it.
Yeah. Good experience with the staff?
Good experience. Oh my gosh, your staff is absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
Love them all.
And Warren's amazing.
Warren is amazing.
Yeah.
Warren is amazing. And he's just done miracles as far as me being able to move again. So it's fantastic. I highly recommend this. I actually have been recommending this. Like, went to the dentist. I told them all, anybody needs chiropractic care, where to come.
Yes.
And I actually have talked to my sister-in-law to actually giving you guys a call again to come back because she's feeling kind of tight.
That's awesome. So I think what's really important for the listeners is that if whether it's a car accident, a sports injury, or even a repetitive injury, don't let it go, because your body's going to start to compensate for it, and it's going to create significant problems elsewhere. And the other thing that happens is when you live with these prolonged things, you don't take care of them, you have a physical problem locally, but then your brain gets hardwired that it thinks that's the way normal is. So you fix this local part, but then the exercises help retrain or reprogram, you will, the muscle memory part. It starts to reprogram your computer, right?
Yep, it does. It does. And I just want to say, though, as far as myself is concerned, being in that accident, my biggest thing was my daughter and I there weren't bones broken, there weren't major things done, and I just kept saying we were just thankful to walk away. I literally had no idea as far as chiropractic care and how much it could actually help someone. You know, when you go to the hospital and you're examined, they tell you everything's fine, you don't have any broken bones, and they ship you off. I just left with that and thinking my body can heal and all would be fine, and that wasn't the case.
It does heal. It heals with residuals. And those residuals
with the tightness
create issues to be dealt with, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Baltimore.
No, thank you
very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you. I adjusted you?
You did, actually.
I did one time, yeah.
Not this last time I was in.
The time before.
Yes, it was just the time before.
It was back in room 5, right?
I don't even know the rooms.
Yeah, bring your head this way for me. Put your arms like this. Bring this up like this. Bring this over. And you know, really, Karen, it's a team approach, right?
Yes, it has been.
And I want you to relax. Let that loose for me. Beautiful. Other side for me, okay? So I tap her on her hip like that to sort of distract her a little bit.
Right.
Do you find it distracting when we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring this like this. Rest this hand here like this.
Whatever you need me to do to relax.
Straighten this leg out for me, please. We'll tuck this in. And relax that shoulder back for me. And take a nice breath in for me. And let it go. Let this hip relax. Beautiful. On your back for me now. Very nice. I'm going to give your legs a little tug, okay? So we're going to adjust your hips. Let it nice and loose. Relax it. Beautiful. Relax. Beautiful. So now let's have you slide all the way to the top. Just like that. That's perfect. Thank you. And relax. There it is, right there. And that's your shoulders. Beautiful. Is that comfortable, having that done?
I'm not I'm scared of it, you know, because of the noise and all that.
Yeah.
But like when it's done, I'm like,
What relief. Yeah, so did they tell you what that noise was?
Air.
Gas bubbles collapsing.
Yeah.
In the synovial fluid, that's where the hinges glide on. Immersed within the fluid is nitrogen gas. When you get an adjustment like that, you create a vacuum. That nitrogen gas has to leave that capsule space, and as it does so, the gas bubble collapse.
Okay.
It's called cavitation. That's all that is, right?
Is there anything you can do to make that not build up?
No, it's physiological. It'll happen.
Okay.
In 15 minutes. I could get the same result from you, right? But it's important because what it does to the nerve that goes right to the facet joint, it calms that nerve down, and then the nervous system sends a signal to the muscles that are around that area and say, okay,
release,
relax.
Right.
I'm okay. Relax. Right. So it does a mechanical improvement in the range of motion, but the real effect is neurological. It dampens the pain sensitivity nerves, and it also takes the nerves that go to the muscles around that area and calms them down.
Love it.
So it's very dynamic, right?
Love it.
Yep. And I want you to relax. There it is. That's even better.
Oh my gosh, I feel like that was probably,
So let's go out front. I'm going to adjust you. We've been adjusting you out front. Right? Have your hands over your head.
Yep.
Perfect. Let's go out that way. We're going to do yoga. Let's have a seat right here. And then scoot away just a little bit from me. There you go. And you know the drill. Put your hands on top of your head for me, please. Up here, elbows in. Drop your chin to your chest for me. And then just relax and come back to my thigh. Open your elbows up. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax. Come on back, relax. Oh, wow. Very good.
Oh, wow. Very good.
How'd that feel?
Good. Fantastic.
It's awesome, right?
Yes. Like, I'm telling you, it's like you get that, and then all of a sudden, honestly, you can move again.
Yes.
I have a feeling of movement. I keep, every time I'm walking around the office, I just keep going like this. Just this in general.
Yep. So that's a great point. Keep moving.
Right.
And when you get to your destination, you need to find continued help. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Thank you very much. That's great.